All right, let me know. Let me know something, man. Let me know if I can be heard right around now, around this time here. That's all. All right. We in business. We in business. We in business, man. We're gonna talk. We're gonna do a quick unboxing tonight. I'm gonna be online. I'll be on live for about a good hour, about an hour. So first things first, we're gonna do an unboxing. I got Toomey 19 degree, and I also have Prada Luna Rossa Black. And then we'll do kind of a top five cheapy fragrances for the spring. I'm actually gonna do. I got 10 cheapies that I'm wearing right now, as well as three honorable mentions. And I think that three of these fragrances might actually catch people off guard. A few of them are expected. However, Sean, thanks for joining, man. Good evening. Good evening to you, brother. Good evening to you, brother. Welcome in, man. So we got Fumi 19 degree and Prada Luna Rossa Black. Quick little haul here, man. Man, thanks for so much for joining me tonight. I'm actually working on my full stream setup here, so I'm working with OBS, so to try to make sure everything is up to par in regards to YouTube standards and for live streaming. So just bear with me when I'm actually streaming just straight off of the phone tonight. So the quality might be not as great, but we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen, man. Thank you. Prada Black is solid, man. I actually, believe it or not, I actually have a fragrance oil of Prada Luna Rossa Black, and it smells immaculate. It smells immaculate. Tiger, thanks for joining. Welcome in. Thanks for joining. Welcome in. We're gonna do an unboxing. I got two fragrances. We're gonna do an unboxing, and we're gonna do a little bit of a discussion in regards to I'm basically presenting my either top 10 or top 5 cheapy spring fragrances that I'm wearing right now. Some of these fragrances are being worn to the gym. Some of them are worn throughout the day. All right. So we're not gonna waste any time, y'all. I'm not gonna waste your time. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it, man. Thank you. Welcome in. We're gonna go ahead and make it happen. We're gonna go ahead and do it. We're gonna go ahead and get to it. I got the music going in the background. Y'all probably can't hear me, but I got some lo-fi music going on right now, and it's setting the vibe for me, man. So let's see. So let's get it, man. Welcome to Buff Sense, man. It's your boy, Buff Sense. Everly, welcome in, welcome in. We're gonna get it cracking tonight, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. We're gonna have a little bit of a discussion in regards to top 10 cheapies for the spring season, as well as an unboxing of 2 fragrances that I just got in. So we got Prada Luna Rossa Black, and we got Toomey 19 Degree. Let's go, Willie. Welcome in, Willie. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thanks for joining me tonight, everyone. We're gonna get started shortly here. I'm not gonna waste your time, and I only have roughly about an hour online tonight. So welcome in, man. Welcome to Buff Sense, where style meets strength and every fragrance packs a punch. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with our first fragrance of the night. We're gonna go ahead and start with Prada Luna Rossa Black. So based on Parfumo, it consists of an amber, musky, powdery, woody, vanilla aromatic balsamic fragrance. So this fragrance actually came out in 2018. The nose behind this fragrance is Daniela and Andre. The top notes of this fragrance consist of bergamot, angelica for the mid, and patchouli for the mid. For the base, you have coumarin, amber, and musk. All right, let's get it going, y'all. This box is really nice. It's cheap, just like any other designer box. Honestly, they don't put their money into the presentation. They put their money into the juice. So, and I just went with a 50 ml. I got so many bottles, man. It's just gotten to the point in which redundancy. I want to eliminate as much redundancy as I can. So, as a comparison with this bottle that I have with I have a Prada Luna Rossa Carbon EDT of the same size. This has that little cap here, the little plastic cap, and it's a matte black bottle. I actually love this how sleek this bottle is. So we'll go ahead and get on a tester strip here. I'm not a fan of this cap. Ooh, that smells good. That smells good. That smells good. I smell it in the air. Smell it in the air. Mm. Do I get tonka bean? I get tonka out of this. Mm. Okay. So the coumarin, yeah, that coumarin, it makes it very soft. This fragrance is very soft and powdery, y'all. This is beautiful. This isn't good for this season. Spring, summer seasons, I would say it's going to be really good for fall, winter season. It's intimate. It's one of those intimate fragrances for sure. Yeah, that cap is useless, bro. Argos is really nice, man. I got a sample. I got a discovery set of Argos coming in, and also ordered Jupiter's Lightning for my birthday. So my birthday is next Thursday. So it should be here either Wednesday or Thursday. So this is nice. This is nice, man. This is nice. It's moderate. It's moderate. This is a good office fragrance as well. Date night office wear. Yeah, that Tonka coumarin kind of gives it that sweet subtleness to it. Very elegant. This is a good designer, y'all. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it smells very reminiscent of the fragrance oil that I have that has that same scent profile to it. So yeah, it's really spot on with it's neck and neck. So you could kind of I usually layer a lot of that stuff. Yeah. Okay. You say you used to overspray that one, the Prada Black. See, I this is my second bottle of Prada Black. So yeah, this is my second bottle of Prada Black. My first bottle, I ran through my first bottle, man. I was overspraying. That was earlier on in before I even got to the point of having a fragrance journey, man. That smells good. That smells good. I would say off the tester, Willie say I overspray everything, huh? Hey, it's nothing wrong with that. It's no wrong with that. Sometimes you do got to go light on that sprays, man. Especially for those more dense fragrances, man. Now, me, I have really thick skin, so certain fragrances, like fresh fragrances, really resonate off of my skin. Like if I'm wearing a dense fragrance or a higher oil concentrated fragrance, it doesn't really punch for me. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. I'm not gonna say is great. It's good, but it's not great in my opinion. Like I've smelled better fragrances within that same scent profile. I actually prefer, um, a JPG Lamal, Lamal Le Parfum over this fragrance a little bit because of the powderiness to it. You know, they're both sweet powdery fragrances, but JPG has that JPG has that JPG to it, and if you know, you know. Definitely a good designer take though. The product out of the Prada Luna Rossa line, I have like kind of a taste of every fragrance profile that they have within that Luna Rossa line. So I have the Freshie, I have one of the Ocean, I have the Black, and I have the Carbon. And I do believe to have I actually have the Carbon EDT coming in as well. All right. So we're gonna go ahead. We're not gonna waste any time, man. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. So we're gonna have some fun, man. I see that drop them sense of the day, man. What y'all wearing today? What you got on, man? I particularly when I'm at home and I'm in the comfort of my own home, I do not I do not wear fragrances in the house. I get that, Willie. I can barely smell Lamar Le Parfum as well. It's a subtle sweetness to it, man. That kind of it punches through, but you can smell it. Like I work in an office setting, so I don't want to be overpowering in regards to smells. So I have to really be mindful of what I have on my skin, and because I'm always around people. It's that subtle powdery sweetness, man. It's really elegant, man. It's very upscale, more so for that suit and tie type of environment. Because I'm usually in a suit and tie daily, man. If I'm not in a suit and tie, I'm usually dress casual. Good night. Good night. Good night. Have a good night. Love you. All right. So let's see what y'all wearing tonight, man. So oh yeah, back to my sense. So back to my sense. I'm actually layering. So so I basically washed up with a unscented soap, and I layered that with the Cremo bourbon and oak body wash. And I'm actually wearing a fragrance oil of Initio's Narcotic Delight. By the way, my the wife loves that. So okay, yeah, yeah. Narcotic is a cherry fragrance. Yeah, it's a boozy cherry fragrance. It got some. It's a boozy cherry fragrance in it with it though. Definitely boozy, man. You can't forget that. But it's a tobacco. That tobacco is really what punches. Yeah, it's Narcotic Delight has the cherry, pink pepper, black pepper, cognac, Hedione, rose, tobacco, vanilla, tonka, cedar, and patchouli. Yeah, it's really nice, man. It's really lovely. It's very great for intimate settings. So I wear that. That's one of my wife's favorite smells on me. So I wear that. She loves that paradigm, y'all. Like women love Paradigm. I don't know what it is. Paradigm's good. It's really good, but she loves that Paradigm. I have a mini of the Paradigm, and then I have a fragrance oil of the Paradigm. I might grab a bottle. I might grab a 1 milliliter. I mean not a 1 milliliter, 30 mil. Sorry. So all right, so yeah, it's nothing wrong with Paradigm, man. Honestly, it's nothing wrong with it. It's a very good scent. It's very lovely. The geranium in it is really good. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, it's a vetiver. So you can't go wrong with the vetiver. You can't go wrong with the vetiver. I believe it's got vetiver in it. It's got to have. It seems like it would have vetiver in it, but I don't. Nah. So yeah, Paradigm doesn't have vetiver in it. It has the bergamot, musk, geranium, benzoin, Peru balsam, and Gaiac wood. So yeah, that's a really good fragrance, man. It's a very versatile fragrance as well. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get moving, man. So next up is Toomey 19 Degree. Toomey, the brand themselves is known for having luxury luggage. So with this company, I'm not truthfully knowing what I'm getting myself into, but we're gonna see, man. This was kind of a bit of a blind buy for myself. So box pretty simple. All right. So to me, 19 Degree is considered a leather, fruity, musky, powdery, woody, sweet, aromatic fragrance. This fragrance was actually created in 2023. So the top notes of this fragrance consist of bergamot, saffron, thyme, with the mid of raspberry, suede, and birch. And the base notes would consist of leather, musk, and sandalwood. Simple box, simple designer box. Believe it or not, Toomey's luggage in their bags are expensive, man. Expensive. Like they're right along the lines of right like a step below your Louis V. All right, so comes with the card, Toomey perfecting the journey on the back. Diego, what's going on? Welcome in, welcome in. Drop your center today in the chat. Drop your center today in the chat. Right now we got. Let's see. All right. So this bottle, it's a nice bottle, y'all. This is a nice bottle. This is nice. Check it out. So it's like a matte black bottle. It has like a cap. It says rotate dial right to unlock the cap. So let's see. All right. So rotate to the right. Ah, okay. It's kind of like a snapping case. Okay. You can hold it by the lid, by the top of the lid. Okay. Snaps. Said Toomey 1983 is great. It's fruity with leather, and I think it's an X straight if I'm not mistaken. This is an X straight de parfum. So it definitely has a stronger oil concentration. But also one thing about X straight, some it depends on what the fragrance consists of because some X straights are stronger, some X straights are very subtle fragrances. So it just depends on the genetic makeup of the fragrance, if it's gonna punch or if it's gonna, sit to the skin. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we'll get a spray in the air on this. Decent sprayer. Mmm. Mmm. That's different. That's different. That's different. That sprayer is nice. That sprayer is nice, man. That's a nice sprayer. This is this him. This is him. This is him. Leather and raspberry. This is him. Leather and raspberry. I'm loving it, y'all. Yeah, this smells good. It's really nice, y'all. This is, whoo, this is an office banger. Masculine. You get a little bit of that birch. This is high quality too. You can tell. It's kind of reminiscent of that Aventus DNA. If I go, I don't feel like going upstairs but to grab my bottle of Aventus, but this smells kind of similar to that Aventus DNA. Yeah, this is gonna be an office killer, y'all. Seems like it got a woody dry down on it. You can smell some woods through it. No, similar to the one most wanted with elixir. No, 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 not almost, almost. It could get there though. No, not as quite to the most wanted elixir. Now, most wanted elixir is a banger too. I like the raspberry and most wanted elixir too, man. Um, yeah, this is good. This is good. This definitely with it being an X straight and it has that leather raspberry to it, man. This is nice. It's a woody dry down for sure though. It's a refine. It's refined. It's refined. I think this is good for a masculine man, but it's not overly masculine. It's not overly masculine. So just imagine. I would say, just imagine if Tuscan leather or something like that. I think I get a little bit of Tuscan leather out of this, y'all. I get like it's like I get a mixed either a Tuscan leather or Eau de Ombre leather mixed with Aventus, bro, but with some raspberry to it. So it's definitely strong. It's punching. This is gonna be an office killer, man. This is that guy that wears suit and tie. This is that guy that's always in either a polo shirt, dress casual. Definitely versatile. So you can. This is a four-season fragrance. This is a four season fragrance. Mm. Yeah, this is four season approved. Four season approved, man. I give this. I like on. If I was to do a scale of 1 to 10, I give this a good 8. This is a good 8 because this is right along my alley, man. Like this is something I could wear when I'm wearing my pea coats, my overcoats, and things of that such. When I'm dressed up, I can dress it up. I can dress it down. So this is really good, y'all. Y'all should, I think y'all out of the two, if you're wanting something away from the designer realm but not far extended in the niche, this is like a good midway. It's like a good midway. This is a good midway. Great midway. Yeah, it's a good midway between that designer realm and niche because I think that raspberry leather birch combo kind of sets it off. So that birch is what kind of gives you that reminiscence of the Aventus DNA, and then with the raspberry leather. Well, I would say just more so the leather kind of leans towards the Tom Ford route. So just imagine this as a mashup in between that on your way to niche. So but the thing about it is, this is kind of expensive. Like this is more expensive than you would get for a designer fragrance, unless you can find it cheaper through discounters. All right, all right. So let me know what y'all think. Let's take a look. What I got so far for the Tumi 19 degree. We'll do a circle back here. So it looks as if we don't have too many votes. So it's a out of a scale of 1 to 5, has a perfume rating of 4.33 with 331 votes, with the majority of those voting for it to be a fall a fall fragrance that's meant for daytime and nighttime wear. So if you're looking for something that's not gonna smell like anything else, this doesn't smell like nothing else that you would have, honestly. Toomey Dusk. He said, Diego says another great one is Toomey Dusk. It's a nice blue aquatic fragrance, very inoffensive. I heard that as well. I was looking at trying that one out. I do have a Scentbird subscription, so I get a lot of my niche fragrances in through Scentbird to kind of try out. I rather pay the little $20 and try out a fragrance every month. But yeah, that to me 19 degree has my basement smelling lovely, y'all. Basement smelling lovely, man. All right, so let's go ahead and move on, man. We're not gonna waste any more time here. I got about 30 minutes online tonight, so I got 30 more minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into my. Let's do a whole top 10, man. Forget it. I got time. I got 30 minutes. Let's do a whole top 10, man. So let's do a top 10 spring cheapy fragrances. I went ahead and I went into my collection and I kind of went through a lot of the spring fragrances that are kind of within that $20 to $80 range. I think that the most expensive fragrance on this list is about $80. So let's go ahead and start with the honorable mentions. I got three of them. So first honorable mention is a well-known brand, man. A lot of these have dust on them because I don't really gravitate towards them anymore like that because I'm kind of ducked off into a designer niche now. But we have Perry Ellis Aqua Extreme, and I believe this to be one of the cheapest fragrances on this list here. So Perry Ellis Aqua Extreme it consists of, you would think of this as your typical blue fragrance. However, it smells more so reminiscent to a Dylan Blue from Versace. It definitely has some type of has a pink pepper spice. It's a pink pepper spice. It does have some freshness to it as well. So I actually bought this fragrance. I think I bought this fragrance maybe last year. I bought this fragrance last year. This Aqua Extreme is considered an aromatic, fresh, spicy, citrus, woody, lavender fragrance. So the notes of this fragrance consist of blue lavender, geranium, juniper, bergamot, tobacco leaf, lemon verbena, woody notes, and labdanum. So this fragrance is kind of, yeah, it's kind of along the lines of your typical blue designer fragrances, such as like your Versace Dylan Blue, And then also another one that's kind of parallel with this would be Abercrombie and Fitch First Instinct Blue. Yeah, yeah, Diego, you're right. You're right. I think I bought mine. I think I paid maybe 30, 40 bucks for mine. I think 30 or 40. I think I paid 30 or 40 bucks for this. This is a good one though. This is a good gym bag fragrance. You can throw this in a gym bag and just go rock it and go with it, man. Good running errands. I would recommend fragrances like this along the lines for those who are wanting to stay within a certain price point but have a certain scent profile, especially like teenagers. Like if I had a son that was 13, 14, and he was looking for cheapies, I would go this route, honestly. But yeah, Perriello Aqua Extreme. Definitely a dumb reach. Yes, you're right on that with Diego. Definitely a dumb reach, man. All right, so second, I don't. This is an OG, y'all. OG. I don't know which came first. I don't know if it was Green Irish Tweed from Creed or Davidoff Cool Water. Eau de Toilette, man. This was actually one of my first fragrances ever, like ever. And there's no dent in it, however, but this is the second. This is like my third bottle, man. Yeah, this is definitely that Green Irish Tweed. This is crazy. This brings back so many memories of me being in high school. All right, so Davidoff Cool Water is considered an aromatic green, marine, fresh, spicy lavender fragrance, and this fragrance is fairly old, y'all. This fragrance was created in 1988. But the crazy part about it is the perfumer behind this fragrance is a master perfumer that has specialized in so many masterpieces of fragrances, y'all. And this is no slouch. This is no slouch. The top notes of this fragrance consist of seawater, lavender, mint, green notes, rosemary, cologne, coriander. Also, with the mid notes of sandalwood, neroli, geranium, and jasmine. Base notes consist of musk, oak moss, cedar, tobacco, and ambergris. Definitely fresh and sharp, y'all. It's a masculine, typical masculine fragrance from the '90s, man. This is something that my dad was wearing and got me wearing, honestly. Classic, yes. This is definitely a classic, bro. This is definitely a classic. All right, so moving on to our third honorable mention. Now, this fragrance is hyped. Everyone loves this fragrance because of DNA. I'm not a fan of the DNA. However, this I believe this DNA to be more leaning towards my wife's preference. But we're gonna go with from the house of Cod Lodge, Island Dreams. Everyone loves this fragrance. I'm not too big of a fan of it. It's okay. It's okay. It's the grapefruit to it is really strong. It's good. It's a good grapefruit, man. It's a juicy grapefruit, good musks to it. So this fragrance is I can see why it's overhyped in my opinion. Yeah, this is a good one. So Cod Lodge Island Dreams is considered a citrus, fresh, spicy, musky fragrance. This fragrance actually came out last year. So this came, if I believe it came out at the towards the later end of the year last year. Top notes of ginger, bergamot, and the middle notes of grapefruit. Base notes are musk and ambroxan. Fairly straightforward and linear fragrance. This fragrance doesn't, to me, this fragrance doesn't tell a story. Yeah, this fragrance doesn't tell a story. It's very linear and it kind of lacks depth, in my opinion. But this is a good fragrance if you want to if you want to smell like ginger grapefruit. But me, for instance, I would lean towards your Suspiro Vibrato, or I would lean towards a more expensive ginger, more expensive citrus tape, which would be either your Suspiro Vibrato or your Bulgari Tiger. But yeah, Cod Lodge Island Dreams. All right, so moving to my top 10. All right, so let's go ahead and start with number nine. It's number 10 itself. All right, number 10. So we're gonna start with the OG of everybody's first fragrance. I believe that probably everybody had this fragrance. If you didn't have this fragrance, I don't know. My dent. This is my second bottle, and this is like this dent is all the way down to the bottom, just about. So we're gonna go with an OG from the house of Nautica Voyage, aka cucumber water. Okay. This fragrance brings back so many memories, y'all. So Nautica Voyage is considered a green, fruity, floral, fresh, powdery, aquatic fragrance. Now, this fragrance came out in '06, and the top notes of the fragrance consist of green leaves, apple. Definitely get that. The green leaves and apple is definitely green, a little bit green. Lotus, mimosa for the mid, and base notes consisting of musk, cedar, oak moss, and amber. So it's definitely that sea salty fragrance. It's definitely reminiscent of your beach vibe. It definitely gives you that beach type of vibe. Definitely the composition open cold, green notes with that apple. Definitely gets, it seems like you get that cucumber water vibe to it, but you can also get that woody base to it, man. But this fragrance, you got to spray a million one times in order for this to last. Right, I know. Nautica Voyage, man. Surprisingly, as a cheapie, man. This is a cheapie, bro. So don't judge me on my cheapies, man. Don't judge me on my cheapies. All right. So we're gonna get going. So we got number 9. Now number 9 is a really great take on a Louis Vuitton fragrance. Um, from the house of Grandeur Elite, I have Soak Sun Exclusive. Now this is a take on Afternoon Swim. Oh, this is whew, definitely has a photorealistic citrus note, orange. Definitely good, man. This is a good sprayer, man. This is one of those ones in which I wear if I was going swim and I didn't want to ruin any of my good fragrances, honestly, because that stuff kind of washes off when you're in the chlorine or if you're in water, salt water. I don't even think this is on even. I don't even think this fragrance is on. I don't even think this is on Parfumo. I couldn't tell you. It doesn't matter. So we'll talk about it anyway. So I know for a fact this definitely has a bergamot citrus note. Ooh, excuse me. A bergamot citrus top to it. It definitely has some type of aquatic notes to it. I think I do get a sense of. I think I get a sense of. Oh, it just ruined. Okay. Definitely bergamot citrus top to it. So I know for a fact that off. You say I have afternoon swim. See, I don't have afternoon swim, man. See, honestly, just like I said earlier, I'm kind of at a point in which I'm eliminating redundancy within my collection, man. Like I got about 200 bottles. So sometimes I have to find a need for a fragrance, honestly. Like I don't want to just buy stuff just to buy it. But yeah, afternoon. This is good, man. But I actually have a tester of afternoon swim upstairs, and this smells very similar to it, man. I'm sure that the longevity on both aren't that great, But I think the longevity is a little bit longer on this one, so I would prefer to spray this if I'm going swimming. Definitely gives you that vibe, man. Kind of an aquatic spicy. No, no spice to it. I usually I layer Meteor with Afternoon Swim if I want to make the citrus. That makes sense. Now that makes sense. But the problem is I don't want to waste all my Louis V. I'm not wasting my Louis V. That's the thing. Like I'm stingy. I'm stingy with my niche, man. And I don't consider LV niche in a sense to a certain extent. They have fragrances that are niche based, but some of their scent profiles are very simplistic in my opinion. They're not like a Raja. Like they're not in my opinion, they're not touching Raja, you know, but they're along the same lines of an entry level niche as your Suspiro, your Zerjoffs, your Suspiro, Zerjoffs, and higher step than your Mancera, Montal. They're definitely higher step than Minter and Montal. But yeah, this is good, man. I got number 9, Soak Sun exclusive, Grandeur Elite. So we're gonna go with number 8. Now, number 8, I'm sure everybody smell. Yeah, LV is designer, but they do make niche quality for sure. Yes, I agree. I agree. Yeah, so let's go ahead and move on to number 8, man. Number 8. So number 8, we do have a scent profile that is well known and popular. So I wanted to go with something along the lines of that Blue Chanel. So the kind of I would think this is the best take, honestly. Club de Nuit, you can't go wrong with the iconic line, man. Can't go wrong with Club de Nuit iconic, man. You get the ginger. Yeah, you can't go wrong with the iconic. Like it's a good fragrance. So iconic is considered a citrus, woody, fresh, spicy, amber, aromatic fragrance. We all know we're all familiarized with the Blue de Chanel. Like just for those who aren't Blue de Chanel, yes, yes, I did see the new extrait version of iconic. I'm probably not gonna get that. I'm probably not gonna get it unless I get it extremely cheap. Now, if I can find it like at a rack store or something like that, I might pick it up. But I got this, man, and I honestly, and I have actually a tester of the X straight form. This is the opening on this is much better than the opening on that, in my opinion. Now, dry down is a little bit different. That one dries down a little bit more woodier, a little more woody on that other one. But this one's really good, man. This is your photorealistic grapefruit lemon ginger combo. You definitely get the woody notes behind it with the incense. That's the one. That's what I'm looking for. Excuse me, a little bit under the weather, y'all. So I might have to check out my local Marshalls then. That's what you're saying, Diego. That's what you're saying, but all right. So yeah, I wanted to get something closer along the lines of the Blue de Chanel because I'm not paying 180 for something I'm gonna overspray. But yeah, number 8, Club de Nuit, iconic. All right, so moving on to number 7. Number 7 is we're starting to get into some heat, y'all. We starting to get into some cheap heat at that. This is really good, man. This is really smooth. Oh man, this is really good. I love white florals. I love a white floral combo, man. All right, so this this is I would say this is one of my favorite office safe office safe floral sweet floral scents, man. Um, this is very similar, but it has its own twist to the 1 million Parfum DNA. So, so with the 1 million Parfum, I believe that was tuberose heavy. It's tuberose white floor heavy, some sweetness to it. This is from the house of Latafa. This is Fakar Gold Extrait. Fakar Extrait. Now, Fakar Extrait is considered an amber, tuberose, white floral, animalic, musky fragrance with notes consisting of grapefruit, cardamom, pink pepper, middle notes of tuberose, solar notes, and artemisia. And it also has base notes of amber, leather, cashmere, and labdanum. This is really smooth, y'all. This is an office compliment magnet for me. Like this is a waft a waft magnet, man. A waft magnet, I call it. But yeah, like this is really good, y'all. So I would say this is literally my like one of my favorite office scents. But we'll go ahead and move on for time's sake. So that was number 6 or number 5. So, all right. So moving on. the 6. I got 6 for you, so that was 7. So 6, I'm gonna go with. These are in no particular order, mind you. So I'm going to go with out of my top 5. I'm gonna go with this fragrance. Very, very reminiscent and very, very similar to Tom Ford Neroli Portofino. Since you mentioned white floors, do you like to think about Marc Antoine Berrios? I actually do. I actually do. So one of my friends, Kix Griffey, he actually sent me a sample of that, and I'm listen, man. Listen. Yeah, I can't do the so for me, it's the like I'm a sucker for orange blossom. I'm a sucker for peach blossom. I'm a sucker for apple blossom. I'm a sucker for it, man. Yeah, bro, it's the orange blossom. That orange blossom is fire, man. But yeah, let's get back on topic, man. So with number 6, I have Porto Neroli from Mason Alhambra. Now, this is actually one of my go-to gym scents in the summer. I think I got this for like 20 bucks, $25, y'all. This is cheap. This is very cheap. But this fragrance is very reminiscent of that scent profile. He said, I didn't appreciate white floors until it got me by surprise. It will catch you by surprise, man. That's the crazy part about it. And like that's the crazy part about it. I would say it's more so it's the combination that I think it has jasmine in it. It's the combination of the orange blossom, the jasmine, and that amber, man. And I think it's a vetiver too, bro. So they have definitely has that woody backbone to it. Definitely has a woody backbone to it. All right, so Porto Neroli. See, the crazy part about it is I had Neroli Portofino, man. I had Neroli Portofino. That's the crazy part about it. And then they discontinued it, and then they brought it back. It was so weird. That was such a weird time. They discontinued Neroli Portofino because I was layering Neroli Portofino with Soleil Blanc. I was actually layering those two, and that was a good summer beach set that I'd wear if we were going anywhere, going outside in the heat. It was really good for high heat. But this is really good, y'all. So Porto Neroli is considered a citrus, white floral, green, fresh, aromatic fragrance with top notes of neroli, lemon, mandarin orange, bitter orange, jasmine, middle notes of orange blossom, lavender, and sea salt, with a base of herbal notes, wormwood, and amber. This fragrance is really, really nice for the price. It's very crisp. It's a clean fragrance. That's why I wear it to the gym because it's not offensive. It's very refreshing. It is uplifting, and it is a great scent for high heat. This, as well as the original, is great for high heat. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know about the Soleil Blanc and the Neroli Portofino layer? Yes, sir, I do. Yes, sir, I do. But the thing about it is that fragrance layering combo was actually put out a while ago. That fragrance combo has been out for a while, so we're like it's not new to our generation. I mean, it's not new to those who are before our generation. So, good night, Jordan. Good night, baby. Have a good night. Have a good night. Good night. I see you still. I'm looking right at you. Good night, baby. It's time for bed, all right? Sorry, y'all. I got children. Children. But yeah, like Porto Neroli is really good, man. This is like one of my favorite gym scents. So one of my favorite gym scents, man. But yeah, this is number 5. I mean number 6. Number 6. And then we're gonna go ahead and move into my top 5, man. These are my top 5 for the summer cheapies. Cheapies for the summer, man. So we're gonna go ahead and move forward. Number 5 out of me is gonna be So number 5 for me comes from the house of Armoff, man. All right. So Armoff Odyssey Aqua. Now this fragrance is really, really good, man. It's very fresh. It's aromatic. It's an uplifting scent. It's very charismatic, man. It's definitely energetic. It definitely brings the vibe. Definitely brings that vibe. It's considered an aromatic, citrus, fresh, spicy, green, woody fragrance with top notes consisting of orange, grapefruit, artemisia, mint, lavender, ambroxan, cypress, and patchouli. This was my scent of the day for yesterday. He said I had Odyssey Aqua, sprayed it once, never gave it a wear, and I gave it to my cousin. Hey man, if you want something along the lines of that Invictus Aqua on a budget, this is good, man. He said he loves it though. Wears it when it gets warm. Yes, yes. This is a great transitional fragrance for your spring to summer. So this is a good one, man. This is a banger for me. This is one of my top 5 cheapies for sure. Because I have original Invictus and I don't wear original Invictus. I believe Invictus to be a little bit dated. This is more juicier. This is more juicier. This is more aromatic as well, man. So you get a little bit more of a punch with this one, and it lasts. See, I got a little bit of a dent in here, man, from me wearing it. I've for the past month, I think I wore it maybe 3 or 4 times. But yeah, he said my brother is a huge Invictus fan. Invictus is nice, man. Invictus is nice, but for Paco Rabanne, I'm not a fan of the Invictus line over the 1 million line. Now my favorite 1 million. Now if we talking 1 million Lucky, 1 million Royal, and Privé, now we talking. All right, so that's number 5, man. Number 5, Odyssey Aqua, Armoff. I think I paid maybe 40 bucks for this. Not too bad. Amazon. Amazon. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and move into number 4. Number 4. This is actually one of my favorite scents, man. This is my favorite scent. I don't this fragrance just makes me feel good, man. This is a very feel good fragrance, man. All right, so moving on to number 4. This comes from the house of French Avenue. People are really sleeping on this. I gave him Victory Elixir for Christmas, wore it today as his scent of the day, and I could smell him from the kitchen to the living room. Oh yeah, there you go. That's it right there. I'm telling you. So moving on to number 4, we got French Avenue Glorious Oud Extrait de Parfum. And by the looks of it, it looks like Honor and Glory, doesn't it? It's not Honor and Glory at all. This is a take on Musk Therapy by Initio. And this is going to save you a pretty penny when it comes to this because it's a citrus floral fragrance as well as got some woods to it. It's very straightforward. It's very uplifting and aromatic. So the top notes consist of black currant, moss, bergamot, magnolia, mandarin, orange, and white sandalwood. So this is a good one. So number 4, I got Royal Blanc Extrait de Parfum from French Avenue. Yeah, muscatherapy is nice. This is nice, man. This is nice, man. All right, moving on to number 3. We're gonna make it quick, y'all. I got 4 minutes. Let's make it quick, man. All right, so I'm sure you all are well familiar with Louis Vuitton. This is another Louis V inspiration from the house of Joe Milano. We have Game of Spades, Full House, and we all know this fragrance. Well, I'm sure we all have seen this fragrance before, but yeah, you definitely with this fragrance, you definitely get that neroli top. You definitely get the citruses, the sweetness to it. It's definitely uplifting, and this one you don't get as much tea as a comparison to other inspirations. This one is more citrus dominant, but it's really good for high heat. It's really good for high heat. I know with the tea, it would make it more aromatic, but with this being a citrus based, it's really nice, man. This is a good one. So So with Game of Space Full House is considered a citrus, fresh, spicy, amber, fresh fragrance with top notes of citron, bergamot, Sicilian orange, Nigerian ginger, neroli, cinnamon, black tea, and Ambroxan, Gaiac wood, and olibanum. Now this definitely mimics that LV scent profile, and it's definitely an aromatic, uplifting scent. But this version is more, just like I said, this version is definitely more citrus forward. Definitely more citrus forward. I wore this last week. This was really good. I wore this last week to the office and to the gym. This is a good one, man. This is a puncher. It punches off your skin pretty heavy. For me, citruses and fresh fragrances really punch off of my skin. They really resonate. But this is truthfully a compliment getter. This isn't like your typical this isn't like your typical soapy fragrance. Like the original is more soapy. Like this isn't as soapy. This is more citrus dominant, y'all. But yeah, that's number three, top three. Top three. So we're gonna go ahead and move to top two. Let's go ahead and finish strong. So we'll start. Number two is a beast, in my opinion. A beast, in my opinion. So I went with kind of like a lot of the Louis Vuitton inspirations for the last. I would say in my top 10, I got 3 Louis V inspirations, man. So let's not waste time. I got number two, Cadlage, Chiaka Snow. You can't go wrong with this fragrance, man. This is fire. This is actually, I would say, this is considered a photorealistic version of Meteor for sure. Like this is Meteor's little brother, man. This is Meteor's little brother, man. Yeah, this is really nice, man. My wife loves this fragrance, y'all. Like she loves this one, and I definitely wouldn't mind wearing it every day if she liked it. But Chiaka Snow is considered a fresh, spicy, aromatic citrus, warm, spicy fragrance with top notes of bergamot, mandarin, with middle notes of pink pepper, nutmeg, and neroli, with base notes consisting of cardamom and vetiver. I love this fragrance, y'all. This is like I could wear this 2 days a week if I really wanted to. So, like, I usually keep it simple when it comes to my daily fragrances that I wear throughout the week. I try not to mix it up too much, and I try to keep within a certain scent profile for the office. But yeah, number two, Chiaka Snow, God Lies. All right, and my number one, man, my number one. This is that one, man. This is the one. This is the one, man. This is the one. We gonna go ahead and finish strong, Diego. Let's finish strong. All right. So number one comes from the house of Arabiat Prestige, Rais. Now, if you're looking for something that's budget friendly within the same DNA of an Acquadigio Profondo, this is actually better than Profondo in my opinion. I have Profondo, and that Profondo can't hold a candle to this, simply because this is actually beast mode, man. This lasts you all day. Profondo lasts me a good 4 hours on skin. This lasts you all day long, man. Considered an aromatic, fresh, spicy marine fragrance with top notes of rosemary, bergamot, mandarin, and cypress. Middle notes of marine notes, watery notes, apple, and geranium with a base of patchouli and musk. Your typical fresh fougere, man. Aquatic facets to it. Definitely give you that vibe of being on the beach. Being on the beach, man. Like this is a really good fragrance. But yeah, this is my number one pick of my cheapies. I think this fragrance goes for about $50, about $50 for a 200 ml bottle. This is a big bottle, y'all. So this is gonna last you. This is gonna last you. So, but yeah, that kind of wraps up all my top 10 as well as my honorable mentions. I have honorable mentions being Perry Ellis Aqua Extreme, Cool Water EDT, Cod Lodge Island Dreams. Only because it's overrated in my opinion. Top 10, we have number 10, Nautica Voyage. Number 9, Sun Exclusive. Number 8, Club de Nuit Iconic. Number 7, Picard Goldic Straight. Number 6, Neroli Portofino. Well, Porto Neroli, as they say. This smells just like Neroli Portofino. Number 5, Armagh Odyssey Aqua. Number 4, French Avenue Glorious Oud Royal Blanc. Number 3, Game of Spades Full House from Joe Milano. And number 2, Kadla Shiaka Snow. And number 1, to wrap up the top 10, Arabia Prestige Raiz. But yeah, that wraps up my video for tonight, man. I thank everyone for joining me. It's definitely been a pleasure chatting it up in there. I'll be posting more lives definitely once I get my setup finalized here. But this is Buff Sense, where style meets strength and every fragrance packs a punch, man. Y'all have a good night.